Good afternoon, this is Bob Iaccino coming to you from the CME Group trading floor here in Chicago. Talking metals, talk about copper again. Very strong day in copper and a very strong week so far for copper. Copper futures contract is up 4.1% so far off of today's settlement this week. Now that will be the second up week in a row if it holds. Last week was literally 2.589 to 2.5895. So it was an up week, but it was very, very tiny. This week on the other end, making up for that, copper today up over 2.8%, getting all the way up to 2.72 on the front month contract. Tariffs are part of the reason it's up. Usually we're talking about tariffs being part of the reason it's down, but lower than expected tariffs were positive for copper today. President Trump had originally threatened 25% tariffs across the board. When he decided to put the order out to implement the tariffs for this next $200 billion in Chinese goods, he put it at 10%. Now China's still talking about retaliating. The normal rhetoric is still there, but the overall markets in general, equity markets and of course copper, took that as a little bit of a softening of the stance of President Trump by just implementing 10% tariffs. That caused copper to jump as much as it did today. Now we've got a dollar rally today, which is interesting. Earlier in the day, the dollar was a little bit weaker, but it's come back to rally up about 0.25% on the dollar index. One of the two will likely give. All else equal, we've got an inverse relationship between the dollar and most base metals, but obviously the tariff surprise to the good side was stronger than the dollar rally in terms of what affected copper. So again, all else equal, we'll either see the dollar fall a little bit or copper kind of cap its gains. Hopefully for the copper bulls, we keep this strong week that we've had so far. This is Bob Iaccino talking copper futures from the CME Group trading floor here in Chicago.